Sorry for the delay. We're going to start out our meeting today. We're first going to ask to see a motion to seal the minutes of the non-public that we just got out of. So one of you could make that motion.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and folks, if you stand up, we'll pledge allegiance.
You haven't done that yet?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I wondered how many people would come tonight. I'm surprised at the turnout. It's terrific. So, okay, so, let me see. Okay, so Dennis and Mickey, we've got some minutes that we're delinquent on. And we need to, we had some January 8th non-public minutes. We've all reviewed them. I don't have copies of them right here. But we're gonna have to get them all approved here, okay? So.
The issue I just need to know is which of the sealed minutes do you have copies of so far? Do you know offhand?
I have 128.
Okay, so you already have 128. Yeah.
I have
1/8.
1/8.
And I have with me February 4,
Yeah.
February 5, and I have the minutes for those two meetings also.
I have the 4th already and gave me the public for the 4th.
Yes, okay, but we haven't accepted them. I mean, we haven't voted on them yet, that's all. I
None
don't
of
think.
them voted on.
Yeah, okay, good, so that's what we're doing tonight.
Okay,
All right, you want to go right down the order?
yeah, so January 8th.
January 8th, the non-public meetings I'll vote to accept as presented.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. January 8th, the public meetings, minutes of the public meeting, I'll vote to accept as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
January 28th, the non-public meetings, I'll vote to accept as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
January 28th, the public meeting minutes, I'll vote to accept as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now, you people have received, I've sent you the non-public meetings, minutes of February 4th. So,
Yeah.
we're,
Is that the?
well, I wrote them, so I'll
One of
let
the
you
ones I
guys.
circled, you wanna,
I don't have them.
Well, no, you're gonna, well, the non-public you'll get in a minute.
okay.
This is
You sent
February,
copies to me?
yeah, I've sent copies to you people. There's the seal. Because I wrote them, you people should probably make the motions anyway. So this is February 4th, non-public.
Okay, I'll make a motion for the February 4th non-public meeting minutes to accept them.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye. And then here's February 4th, Dave.
Yeah.
And those are the public.
Okay, hold on a minute. So this one
Yeah.
here, I just signed.
Yeah.
Let's give it to Lil and she can seal it. Or seal it right now, I guess.
Yes.
right? Seal it right now?
You seal it.
Good. So here's the seal minutes for 2/4, signed and approved. And this is for the
date on
public.
there is right.
Yeah.
2/4. Yep.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to accept the public
We
minutes,
have those are for Lil.
public meeting minutes.
Which you have. Okay, I'll second.
Okay.
okay, all in favor? Aye.
Okay, the next again is the non-public for February 5th.
Okay,
And there it is, Dave. And again, I wrote them, so if
Yeah,
one of you guys
I'll
would
make
move
a
it.
motion to accept the February 5th non-public meeting minutes.
I'll second it. All in
favor?
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good.
And here's the public minutes.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
This one's for Lil.
Well,
Okay.
So-
Sorry, folks, we've had like, about
had a
6
lot
or
of
7
meetings.
meetings lately, and the minutes, without a minute taker, Dennis has been doing the minutes and all the non-public, so.
I'll make a motion for the February 5th public meeting minutes.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and these are done.
so that's, I think we're up to date, Will?
Okay, minutes are done. Okay, so moving on with our agenda, department reports. The chief is not here today. This would have been his last meeting. And so we will turn to the lieutenant for his report.
Okay, so we'll make it quick because it's snowing out. So, month of January, February, we've been very busy. So last year, I think we had just under 60 arrests total. The months of January and February up to where we are now, we've had 19. So we've been really busy these last 2 months. The patrol officers have done an awesome job. They've really been stepping up, done a good job. All the paperwork's all good, all the arrests were excellent. But I just think we're gonna get busier, I think, as Manchester spills over, and that's where most of our stuff's coming from, is from Manchester, and I don't see it getting quieter. I see it getting busier, but our guys are doing a great job. We continue to do some training with the Auburn Village School. We had an off-site visit to, if the school had to be evacuated, we did like a test of where they would evacuate to, and we went and inspected the facility and did like a little mock thing. We're actually going to do a live drill in April where students will actually be evacuated from the school to the safety center, and then from there be bused somewhere else to be sent home. And now, again, we'll see how that goes. Should go well. That's going to be in April. Who knows how it'll come off, but we'll hope for the best. We had a kind of a major event on 28 Bypass, which most people heard. There was a suicide, a gentleman committed suicide in front of several of our officers who were out there. Again, the officers did a great job, contained the whole thing, kept everybody safe. We had a critical incident debriefing, which we hadn't had one of those before, like a formalized team, works for the state of New Hampshire, and they come out and do like a debriefing. And that was from my Chief Goldstein for the Franklin Police Department. I just wanted to extend a thank you to him and his team. They did an excellent job, and Pastor Ruth from the Long Meadow Church was also there. She's our chaplain. And that kind of stuff goes a long way. These people gave us some support from the community. It was pretty good of them to come out and help us out. So.
I heard you had a good turnout, and you had
Yeah.
people from Manchester Police, and
Yeah, they're part of that regional team. a lot
yeah,
of Manchester
the regional
officers.
team when you have a tragedy like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was good. The fire department participated, and the Derry Police Department. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Officer Bike, one of our part-time officers, has formally resigned his position. He's got some other personal stuff going on outside of here, just doesn't have the time or the ability to do it anymore. So he's done with the department. We'd like to say thank you to him for his years of service. I think he was here 11 years?
Wow.
Yeah. Last thing is, we're starting maybe to look at a new community initiative. We're thinking of, like a lot of communities, this Coffee with the Cops thing. We got this from some person from the community who shall remain nameless. So we might start a little Coffee with the Cops program where you get together with people from the community, maybe even a senior services program, which Manchester has started, where we maybe get together once a month with some seniors from the community and offer some advice to them. We've been getting a ton of the internet crimes reported from them and the phone scams, that kind of stuff. And it's probably just a little bit of education that's needed just to avoid stuff. And plus some home safety stuff, alarm stuff, other different things that people can do. But it's something we might try to initiate this year. So we're gonna work at that, the work in progress. And I was thinking maybe we could actually try to get the fire department as well to help us out with some of that stuff.
Safety stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
So maybe you'll be seeing that this year. So and that's about it for this month. Like I said, we're all busy with the criminal stuff and
Yeah, awesome. Any questions for the lieutenant? No? Okay, thank you, Rick.
yeah.
Okay, moving on. Hey, Mr. Grange, how are you from Neighborhood Watch?
How you doing?
Excellent. When are we ever gonna get together to meet the other leaders?
Well, I don't think this was a good night.
No, it wasn't a good night.
So, maybe we can try to push for it again next month.
Yeah, sure.
See how it goes.
Yeah, no problem. Everything status quo?
Well, everything's fine. I had a little bit of a glitch, I think, with some notifications out to my group. I gotta get cleared up with Comcast, I guess, because I noticed when I sent out the a notification to some of my or to my group about the chief's coffee, gathering for him on Monday, and I noticed when I sent that out to my group, I was suddenly getting several that were coming back saying they couldn't deliver it because they were no longer Comcast customers. And it was kind of strange because some of those were the new people I had signed up that they were getting initial notifications.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to follow up with Comcast, see if there's some kind of a glitch with their system. It could be, I don't know. But I wanna make sure that, I get that cleared up so we don't lose some of the members we just.
Yeah, but by not getting emails that you're sending out that
Right.
report.
Right, I don't know if you got yours, I think you're in my group, if you got the email I sent out, hopefully you did.
Yeah,
But if you could check and find out, let me know.
I'll have to look,
All right,
at least I will, yeah.
but, other than that, I don't know, you said that we had some, additional arrests, if there's any information that, that could be relayed to the neighborhood watch, we could send out, let me know, we can be happy to do that too.
Okay, I'll check with Melissa and see what. she can
Great.
send out.
Yes, yeah, whatever can be released, we'll
Right,
look
I
to get
understand why
something,
you
so
can't.
it gives them, you know, a little action to read and
Mm-hmm,
have an idea what's going on in town.
give you an idea what to look for, something
Yeah.
like that.
All right,
Help out.
okay, okay, any questions for Steve?
No,
Thank you very much, Steve.
thank you.
Okay, okay, so, you got any old business?
No, I got nothing.
Okay. Got any new business? Not really? Okay, before we adjourn, I'll entertain any questions from the audience. Does anybody have any questions?
There's gotta be some questions.
Yes, Steve?
I'd like to hear a little bit more about, future of the department, possibly since, retirement of Chief Picard.
Well, it's a work in progress, and we're not able to disclose that tonight, but we're hoping to as soon as possible. So we can comment on that at the present time.
We're working very hard to reach an agreement with a known entity, which we think we will. And most of you have certainly seen the announcement on the chief's retirement, which is effective Thursday.
Midnight Valentine's night, and we have that press release that was released to everybody, and we're pretty well limited to keeping the conversation within the scope of that agreement.
Other than I'm sure he would appreciate to hear from you. I think he's very happy to be retiring, and he's been here a long time and did a great job. So.
38 years with the town and 29 as police chief.
And we hope to continue with the people we have and make some very minor changes.
All right, any other questions? With that, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn at 7:31 PM.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
All right.
Okay, so be it.